Oh. Wow. What a way to travel. Good luck, kid. You'll need it. There's plenty of work for you in town. Ah. Welcome to GoGo Town, everyone. My name is Foolish Fuji. And we are playing through the playtest of this cute little game made by Australian developers. Ooh, I love me a good character customization. Alright, let's see. I am ready! Woo! Alright, so the first thing we need to do is we need to grab some stones. Alright, let's forage. Alright, we foraged some stones. And... oh, one too many. Nice! Cut the ribbon. Woo! Alright. The statue is fixed. Tourist towns need a mix of economic and leisure activities to thrive. That market stall will be perfect to sell some of the local goods you can forage. Might I suggest go nuts, which are a local specialty you can easily forage from the forestry zone. However, you should stock the market stall as you see fit. If you need help finding your way to the forestry zone, there's a handy map app you can install on your phone. Nice. Alright. That market stall will be perfect to sell some of the local goods you can forage. Alright, so from what I've played in the past, this cute little town building sim, I'm gonna say, is actually made by Australian developers from Queensland, which is really awesome. And that is Prideful Sloth. Ooh, let's jump on our little bike. And essentially what you're doing in this instance is you're going around and... how do I jump off? There we go. You're going around and building a town so that you can bring in more tourists and automating certain things like stalls. Eventually, you can give people jobs here to do the forestry in terms of like cutting down trees for wood and making planks. And then over here will be the mining zone where they can mine for diamonds and stones for the stalls, so that they can make certain things to sell to the tourists that visit your town. And the whole point of building your town up is to attract as many tourists as possible so that they can live here. So it's really a cool concept. How's it going, new mayor dude? Welcome to the most excellent forest. People call me Rimu. We find ourselves in a most unfortunate situation, dude. Without a chainsaw, we are stuck gathering a totally bogus amount of stuff. Alright. Dude, foraging wood and go nuts is most heinous. Facing some tools would be totally triumphant, don't you think? Okay. Well, we're here to forage for some go nuts, which actually grow on these shrubs, which is really cool. So we're just going to go around and just grab as many as we can fit into our little backpack. And I think that might be about it. I mean, I could probably fit one more in there, but it's probably not going to... It's going to end up dropping some of the other ones. Alright, so... Jump off. And let us... there we go. Now that you have the basics set up, I think it's time to open the town back up to tourists. However, the train station will need some repairs first. You seem to have the hang of this mayor's job, so I'm sure you'll get back up and running in no time. Okay, well, first of all, let's get more of these go nuts in here. Do I have any more go nuts in my backpack? Probably not. I just want to check my inventory. Awesome. So the only thing left over are stones. Alright. Forage around for some stone and wood and deliver the items to the construction pallet. Alrighty. Well, I've already got a few stone, which apparently we've got plenty of now. Need some forage, some wood. Alright. Put those here. There we go. And the train station is all repaired. Prepare for tourists. Woo! Amazing. It is ready. And look, we've already got our first visitors. Alright, so what we can do... Oh my, our first train in ages, and with tourists no less. I hope all that hard work of yours pays off, and they like it here. Let's see what they get up to. Alright, so now the aim is to start fixing things and buildings and all that sort of stuff. So, I've got a lot of stuff in my pockets right now. So if I go to my tab, go to my phone with the Sloth operating system. Oh, we have widgets. I love me some widgets. Wallet notifications, actions, and to-do and time. We've got our Townpedia. Our Townpedia app. And this just, the Townpedia app is really good to go through if there are certain things that you're not sure about and what they do and how to use them. And this sort of gives you an explanation from them. So this is actually really cool. Then you get notifications of whenever there's a train arriving. There is someone here who wants to speak to you. Go on, Mayor. Greet your new visitor. Who wants to talk? Oh, hello. Baldo. Interesting little town. I'm digging the trying to turn your luck around vibe you've got going on here. Could be fun to stick around, but there's literally nowhere to stay. If you can sort out a house, I'm staying. Well, I'll be. Someone wants to move into town. You'll need to build a house if we want them to live here. This old lot would be perfect to build on. But there's just one teeny issue. All of our equipment broke, so we don't have a way to produce bricks and planks anymore. Oh. Someone's calling. It's the boss. Looks like you're in a bit of a bind, kid. Good thing I have just what you need, and it only costs your sweet, sweet ego. With the help of the EgoTech app we just installed, you'll be on your way to building the town of your dreams. And I'll be on my way to the mega yacht of my dreams. Use your phone to open the EgoTech app, purchase any of the packs you want, and get to building. Alright. Awesome. Cool. So, now, we open up build. And then we cycle through different things. So, we've got Right now, all we've got are terraforming items. And then we've also got move. But we can't do that. We don't need that right now. So right now, we need planks and wood. If I go into my phone... Oh, look. There's my map. Okay, that was the one thing we didn't have in the last playtest. So this is actually really cool to have, that we've now got ourselves a map of the town. It's cute that it's all pixelated, so I like that. Alright, Ego Tech. So we've already got 95 ego. So this is your ego from the tourists that you keep collecting from the tourists that visit. And you can use that to unlock certain things. So in this instance, we can unlock a starter mine to give us the tools we need to start mining for rocks and metals. So in this instance, the starter mine comes with a drill tool, a foundry, small storage, mining light, metal ingots, and bricks. So let's purchase that. That's 10 ego. Oh, boss is calling. Excellent. Okay, you've unlocked one of the industry packs, but where does that equipment go? The mining and forestry zones are just out of town on the right side of the map. Open the build menu and build your new items in each industry zone. Don't forget, you can go inside the mine. I hear there are lots of resources inside. Alright, so we've done that. I think we also need to unlock ourselves the forestry pack. So let's do that as well. Now the forestry starter pack comes with a chainsaw tool, table saw, planks, small storage, and that's it. And that's actually really good to have as well. So that was like another 10 ego. And now we can go around and place these items near the places that we need to be in. Loads my name, exploding's my game. Rocks, dirt, boom. Got that. Unfortunately, we don't have any tools to mine. Alright, well, we're gonna go into the mine. I'm gonna see if I can actually place the tools in the foundry in here. Aha, I can. Amazing. Alright, so we've got a drill tool. I'm gonna leave it here near the entrance point, so let's pop it there. Alright. And let's build our foundry. I'm gonna put the foundry right here. And we also need some lighting. So I feel like we've already got one there. So let's pop one like... Oh, it needs to be against the wall. Okay. Oh, here we go. No? Not sure why it's not letting me build on the walls. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, here. There we go. Hey, there we go. We've got a few lights, actually. Where else can we build? Oh, I see. I think it's like it's only in one particular direction. Alright, well, for now, I think we're good. So we've got what we need in terms of our tools for the mine. This is going to be interesting. Got like a little tomb and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, as you can see, there's like piles of junk that you can actually forage through. You'll need a drill to go through here to get these stones or these gems and stuff. You can also forage for mushrooms in here, which will eventually be used in one of the stalls for food, to sell food to your visitors. Alright, let's speak to Load. Blammo! Wow, you got a drill! Now we can start getting the good stuff. Heck yeah. Alright. Now what I need... Oh, that's right. I also need... I need a storage point. I forgot to add some storage. Because that's going to be That's gonna be very necessary. What do we got? Storage, small storage. So just to start off with, we'll build one storage for our stones. Eventually you'll be able to upgrade to other, like, larger storage as well. Let's get going with this sort of stuff. Alright, so we can pop our storage for this. I'm gonna pop it near, sort of near the top here. Now, chainsaw, here we go. Let's pop the chainsaw. Let's pop the chainsaw here. There we go. Whoa, no way! We can totally collect a bodacious amount of wood now. Yes, you can. That you can, my friend. Alright, now we also need a table saw so we can make the planks. So let's pop the table saw. Just gonna leave it here. There we go. Done. Alright, and now we'll be able to make planks. So let's add whatever wood we have here. There we go. Awesome. So we could take 2 planks of wood. Now I did ride my trike, didn't I? Where's my trike? Maybe I didn't. But we have a truck that we can load up, I believe. Hey. Let's load up the truck. Nice. Alright, we've got... The truck has some planks of wood that we need for our first house that we're going to build. Now we use the foundry to make some bricks. And we need 2 bricks. Nice. Alright. We have 2 bricks. Let's go. Alright. And we're going to pop those in there. And then we're going to jump into the truck. And it's my favorite color truck too. Alright, delivery. Awesome. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's grab our items. Bada bing, bada boom. We now have a house for somebody to live in. Yeah. All done. Awesome. Now that you've built the house, we need to add our townie to it. Interact with the post box out the front of the house and select manage. If you don't add townies to homes, they can't get jobs in our town. Alright, so let's add a townie. We got Boldo. He's our first townie. How wonderful to have a new face in town. Now that they are settled in, why don't we get this shop set up? Not only will it generate more income than the market stall, but it'll provide a job for our new townie. This spot is the perfect spot. You'll just need to craft a few more bricks and planks to get the shop built. Nice. Alright. So we'll need 2 more bricks and 2 more planks of wood. So let's jump into our truck. Go back to the mine and the forestry area. We definitely need to fix up the roads. Alright. Let's go. Let's grab some more stones. Go inside to the mine. Use the foundry and get some more bricks. Chuck it in the truck. Alright, let's forage for some wood. Alright, now we have our planks of wood. Chuck it into the truck. Jump in. And let's go deliver it to our store. Awesome. Done. And our first shop is now ready. Woo! Ah, now that is starting to look better already. The next decision you'll need to make is to decide how you want to fit out this shop. How you shape the future of the town is up to you, Mayor. So go on then, fit out this shop to be what you want it to be. Okay, so because Baldo is our first townie, they will be our first shop owner. And we're gonna fit it out as an eat and go. So in this instance, we'll be selling deep fried go-nuts, which all we have to do for that is forage for some go-nuts from those go-nut bushes. And shroom kebabs, which we will forage for mushrooms in the mines. So that works out very well. All right. Cool. There we go. As mayor, you want to highlight what makes this town special. The ideal situation would be that everything we sell is grown and created here. While you don't quite have everything ready to make town self-sufficient, there's still plenty of materials around. You can forage up the supplies for the shop in the mining zone or the forestry zone. Alright, so whenever we find the ingredients or the materials that we need for the shops, we come over here to this drop-off point and we empty out our materials in here for them, for the shop owner to be able to use. So in this instance, we're going to go foraging. So let's jump back into the truck. Now, we need some shrooms. So in this instance, they're going to be selling the shroom kebabs and the deep fried go-nuts. So we need some mushrooms. And they are in here. Here we go. Let's forage for some mushrooms. Now, the one thing you're going to notice when the tourists or the visitors actually start buying all of these food items, the one thing you're going to notice is that they're going to start littering unless there's bins around, which luckily for us, there are some bins around. But then again, there's only one bin here. I don't know that there's any more bins anywhere else at this point. That bin is going to get very full very quickly. You'll see what I mean when you'll see what I mean eventually. We have another person who wants to live here. Hello there, Pete. Nice town you've got here. Normally, I'd get you to do something to get me to stay, but as this is a demo, I'll just make it easy for you and start living here. Awesome. Well, Pete, so eventually, once the full game actually does come out, in order to get these townies or these visitors to actually become a townie, they will ask you to do something for them. What? I'm not sure. We haven't gotten that far yet. But now, Baldo has a housemate, Pete. So in a small house, you can have 2 residents. There'll be larger houses that can be built as well. So yeah, as we go along. So everyone's just buying, at the moment, because there's no go-nuts, everybody's just getting the shroom kebabs. So let's go and grab some go-nuts from the go-nut bushes. All right, and then we'll head back. All right, you truly have made this town a better place already, Mayor. We owe everything to Boss for finding someone as talented and well-trained as you. That's all I have for your mayor training, but why don't you go investigate the farm and fishing zones? Setting up these zones will be a key step towards making towns self-sufficient. I might also recommend hiring some help around town, looking into courier services or starting to plan garbage and waste management. If you are lost, just pop open the Townpedia app on your phone. There's plenty of information in there. So, let me just empty out that. As you can see, the garbage is full, or it's getting quite full. So, and because there's only one bin, that's where everybody's tossing their garbage. So, I'm going to see. I don't think we've got any extra bins that we can build. So, we need to open up our phone, go to Ego Tech. We need to start adding in some extra stuff. So we've got getting some extra packs and spending more ego. So we've got basic decorations, start a town. So that'll give us some more structures and more recipes. Basic service. So this is definitely one we definitely need. The one thing I really like about this game that not a lot of other like simulation games have come across is that they do waste management, which is really, really cool. So it gives you a garbage disposal and, of course, garbage bin. So let's purchase our basic service. We also need import and export, access to expert jobs, and the Townco Imports catalog. So this pack will give us Townco Imports and Exports. It'll give us a catalog. And it'll give us a delivery point for Townco export jobs. So this one's actually new. This is new to this particular playtest. So I'm going to grab that because that's actually really cool. Oh, the boss is calling. I see you've unlocked Townco Imports and Exports. Accept export jobs from the Townco Export phone app. Deliver export job items at the Townco Exports building and collect your import tickets. Spend your import tickets in the Townco Import Catalog app to buy things for your town. Townco has also added an export widget to your widgets app so you can track your jobs. Amazing. All right. So that's new. That is definitely new to the game. Let me just think about where we can build our waste management. Our garbage disposal is what I mean. Let's see. Where can I build our garbage disposal? I feel like our garbage disposal could potentially go around here. So let's see. Here we go. All right. So we can build a garbage disposal. I'm gonna... Yeah. Let's build it... I don't know if we should build it next to the train station, to be honest. Oh, I did not realize how big this was. Oh my goodness. It's actually... They've actually expanded it even more. That's amazing. All right, let's put our garbage disposal here. That's probably a good point. I like this spot. This is a good spot for a garbage disposal. All right. Yeah, so in previous playtests, the border would actually end here, where the actual train tracks were. So they didn't exactly expand it out that far originally. But now we've got more map. I love it. All right, so how many do we need? We need 2 bricks. Awesome. Let's go and make some bricks. We'll need some stone, so let's forage for some stone. And this is how you get addicted to the game. This is essentially what it is. So you're building up your town, you're putting in different services, you're adding in more houses for people to live in. You get those people to start working for you in certain places, like, you know, with the shops, on the farm, at the fishing points, you know, here at the mines and at the forestry areas. And so it starts becoming more of an automated system for you. and then you're able to get things going without having to worry about doing it yourself all the time. Oh, okay, so the road ends here. All right, cool. We shall jump out. Let me grab my bricks. So this is really a good game for, you know, just to sort of zone out and chill, essentially. And this is why I love it so much. I've played through the demo. I played through the previous playtest. You know, I've also been keeping up with all of the updates, and it's actually a lot of fun. So can you see what I mean about the bin being full, and then they start littering because there's nowhere else to bin it? Oh boy. All right. So in that instance, we need to build some more. Let's get some more bins, shall we? So that they stop littering. All right, let's place a bin next to the store there. And then we'll place another bin. I'm gonna place a bin next to the train station because I know that's usually where you'd see a lot of these. So let's do that. All right, cool. Now the thing you can do eventually, once you've built up the town a bit more and you've opened up more packs, is you can actually get people to do the work for you. So like someone who goes around and empties out the bins. You can also get people to deliver materials to whatever store. And yeah, and you just end up building up this whole town, and it's so much fun. And it's just, you zone out as well, and it's really good. And yeah, I can sit here and play this for hours. That's how much I love this game. But this essentially just gives you an idea of what to expect from the game itself. So, you know, it's definitely worth chucking onto your wish list so that when it is ready to go and you can start playing it, then yeah, you'll have lots of fun with it. I'm very certain of that. So if you do like games similar to, you know, Animal Crossing or The Sims or something, you know, stuff like that, you'll definitely get, you know, a lot of enjoyment out of this for sure. How are people throwing garbage inside the actual venue, the actual shop? That is just ridiculous. All right, so because right now you're the only person who is able to go around and do most of the work, you kind of have to keep going with it for now. So let's just open up and see what else we can add. So we need to unlock all the tier 1 packs before we can unlock any tier 2. So eventually you can get down to the fishing section, which we will get over to, and the farm. So we will go have a look at that in a second. We've got more decorations. So the more decorations you have, some decorations will actually give you ego points. And then you can use those ego points, you know, back in here to be able to unlock more tiers. So if we go, I just need to find where, here we go. So we got automation mining, and this will give you the opportunity to add workers at the mine and at the forestry. Then you can eventually add extra things to the farms, more town decorations, automation service. So this is where we need to get to, which is tier 5. And the automation service pack will give you, you know, automate garbage maintenance and delivery of items. So that means you get larger storage, you get a courier building where you can hire couriers to automatically deliver materials and ingredients to all the shops. Then you've got your maintenance office, which is where you can hire workers to go around and empty out all the bins, which is really interesting. And you get some more bins with that as well, which is really nice to have. You need to have as many bins as you can. The more food shops you start opening up, the more bins you're going to need. And then that's where your workers, you'll definitely at some point need to hire more workers to go around and empty out those bins for you. So you'll definitely need your garbos. So what we'll do to finish off the tier 1 pack, let's unlock ourselves the basic decoration, which gives us a town bench, a lamppost, flower barrel, and explorer statue. And then we'll also unlock the starter town, which gives us some more some small houses, some small storage, small shop, and some eat and goes, a craft corner, wooden trinket, pet rock, and deep fried donut, and shroom kebab. So those little bits, so the wooden trinket, pet rock, deep fried donut, and the shroom kebab, they're recipes for the shops that you can open up. So the craft corner is a small shop that will sell the wooden trinket and the pet rock. And then, of course, we've already opened up an eat and go, which we have been selling deep fried donuts and the shroom kebabs. All right, so we have unlocked tier 2. And tier 2 will give us some fishing items and some farming items. So let's actually head over to those areas right now. I want to drive there. Let's jump in. The other thing you'll notice is there will be different vehicles around the town. So a truck is one thing, and a little trike, I believe, you've already seen before, is another one. But then you'll also come across other things. Like, for instance, there will be... There you go. There's some more trucks here. I believe, there's going to be some... if you can find it, there's going to be like some skateboards. There'll be like a uni-trike. So it's like a unicorn tricycle. I wonder if we can find that, actually. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got some seed bushes. So that's eventually going to be a thing. All right, so here is our farming zone. So we've got to speak to Tilly here. The farm is a bit run down, sorry. We don't have any equipment to get you started either. I hear Townco has good prices on some basic farming equipment. All right, so let's start that up. And we'll jump in to our Ego Tech. And we will unlock the starter farm. And this will give us some basic stuff to start up the farm. And that's a beehive, scarecrow, a small plot so that you can grow your ingredients. We'll have a hose reel to be able to water the plots. Some more storage and seeds for different veggies and fruits, which is really cool. So we start off with beetroot, carrot, and apple. So let's grab that. And let's start cleaning up. So you can clear away these leaf piles, which is really cool. Now we've got someone here who wants to live here. However, unfortunately, we don't have a house for them. So what we'll need to do is we can still ask them to live here, but we'll definitely need to build a house eventually. So they can stay. So in the demo, they just start living here just after you ask them to. Once you interact with them. And what will happen is now I will need to eventually need to build a house for the bot to stay here. And that way they can actually start working here. All right, so now that we've cleared out, this is our farming area. So this is going to be a really nice space to put out all of our plots and stuff. So let's build a farming plot right now. So we've got a small plot. We've got 2 of them. Actually, we've got 6 of them, and it costs 2 coins. So we do have a currency in the game. So if you do want to actually build things, it will cost you some currency to be able to build them. So let's place down. Let's put a plot here. Just gonna lay them out here. Yeah, we'll do 6 here. It's a nice amount. We'll chuck a scarecrow here so that none of the birdies or any other animals will use them. We do also need a hose reel, so let's build a hose reel close by. I'm gonna plop that here. But we also got beehives, so I'm gonna put the beehives a little further out. I'm gonna put them over here in the corner. And they will actually generate honey and honeycomb. And they're also going to eventually be ingredients for certain shops. The good thing about having some of these trucks with the little bed on the back is that you can actually, as you can see, add whatever materials you've got in your pockets or in your backpack, and you can free up some space in your backpack, so you don't have to constantly carry it around. All right, so now we can start growing some of our crops. So let's grow beetroot here. So what we'll do is... Oh, okay. That's new. Once we've actually... Ah, amazing. All right, cool. So we didn't have that before. So in a previous playtest, you had to constantly choose the seed you wanted to plant. However, in this instance, they've added in the planting option, and it also shows you how many seeds you got left. So that's really cool. So if you wanted to just plant beetroots, you can. But I'm going to plant 2 of each of the seeds that we have, since we've got 6 plots here. So we're going to do 2 of each of the beetroot, the carrot, and the apple. So let's do carrot here as well. All right, and now we'll do the apple. And so the apple will be an apple tree. Awesome. All right, now we grab the hose and we water, and then we pop it away. All right, nice. So you need to obviously manage your crops. So you always have to make sure that you water the crops, because they do dry out eventually. So let's speak to Tilly. Nice! To make space for farming, you'll have to clear all the junk and weeds if you haven't already. Don't forget to water your plots or they won't grow. Awesome! So eventually you'll also be able to automate the farming zone once you're able to add in some workers here. But now that we've got ourselves an extra person, an extra townie, let's find a place to build another house, another small house for them. And I feel like this would be a good spot for another house. So let's build a house. Yeah. All right. We'll build a house over here. That'll do. Right there. All right. So we now need... We need 2 bricks and 2 planks to build it. Luckily, we've already got some materials in the truck. Let's go back to the forestry zone and make our planks. All right, let's grab our materials. Now, I do have some metal ingots in my pack, as you can see, but I don't think I need them right now. So what I might do is I might put a... Let's get some storage here. Any storage? Do we have any extra storage? Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Alright, so let's plop one of these small storage boxes here. I'm gonna put the metal ingots in there. But I definitely need more. I need one more plank. So in this instance, I'm gonna have to cut down some trees. So we pick up the chainsaw and we harvest the tree for some wood. All right, we can pop that back and we can add our wood to the chainsaw, to the table saw, to make our planks of wood. And done. All right, I'm gonna pop these in here, and then we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna actually show you how the drill tool works. All right, so let's pick up our drill tool. And then we go up to a pile of stones or rocks. And we just start drilling like that. Pretty simple. All right, let's add all of those in there. We've already got one brick ready to go, so I'll just wait for one more. And that'll just keep going. All right. We have our materials to build our next house. All right, we're here. Let's grab all of these. Boom. Oh, look, another person who would like to... Bob! Hi, Bob. Nice town you've got here. Normally, I get you to do something to get me to stay. But as this is a demo, I'll just make it easy for you and start living here. Awesome. So now we also have Bob. All right. So let's get our new townies into the house. So we got Rusty. And now we've also got Bob. That'll make some good housemates there. Amazing. See how cute, look how cute it is. They're actually going over to the bins and stuff. And although they did kind of glitch out and walk through it. This person's got a, a camera, which is cute. So stuff like these statues will build up ego points. Yeah, see? So every time someone looks at the statue on their, they generate ego points for your town. And then you can use those ego points towards unlocking more of those packs, which is pretty cool. All right, let's empty out the bin. I know that we need to give that stall something to make. But what I will do is I'm going to build another shop. So next to this shop here, let's build a trinkets, a little trinket shop, a craft corner. And then, awesome. Just going to clear out the area. All right. Maybe I should go get my truck. Do that. All right, let's grab the truck. Just so that I can put all the, there we go, forage. Awesome. Okay, now, I'm just going to step over here, and we're going to build we are going to build another shop. So let's build this shop next door to the... Alright. Now, we need to obviously get all of our materials made into the stuff that we need. So let's go over here. Get that going. And we got some more bricks. There we go. Get that going. And then... Alright, let's jump into our inventory here. Or pop those in there. Grab those. Okay. Nice thing about the about this game is that you can actually choose what items that need to be what items you want the inventory to remove from. So there was a point when the demo was first out that you weren't able to choose what things you can take out of your pockets or out of storage. So after everybody gave back their feedback, they added in the option to actually be able to choose what you want to take out and put back into your storage, which is really neat. All right, so we've got our wood. All right. Oh, and that's the other thing too. So, like, you can just jump in with the stuff in your pockets. You don't necessarily have to keep them in the truck if you don't want to. There we go. Alright, here's the new shop. Alright, let's manage it and we'll create... So who do we have here? So we'll get Bob working in here. And we'll make it a craft corner. And this will need... To make a wooden trinket, we'll need 1 piece of wood. And to be able to make a pet rock, we'll also need a rock. So that kind of makes it simple as well. Very simple and easy to put together. In which case, let's do some foraging of whatever's just lying around. And this is the fun part of it. You go around and you forage, you clear out spaces, and then you build up your town so that it's, personalized to how you want it. It doesn't necessarily have to be in any particular way. So just like Animal Crossing, you can add all these little bits and pieces wherever you want. So it's very, very RPG-like in a sense. But it's good fun. And this is also a great way to generate more income for your town as well. So having shops and, food stalls, little market stalls and all that sort of stuff. And the more money you make, the more stuff you'll be able to buy. And then the more ego you also generate, the more packs you'll be able to unlock. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we are now getting to the point of we need to go and check out the fishing spot. Hi, chum. Hey, my name is Chum. Welcome to the local fishing hole. It's the best in town. If only we had some fishing equipment, we could start hauling them in. Alright, so let's open up our phone, go to the EgoTech app, go to the fishing Start a fishing pack. And this will give us a fishing rod stand, a crab pot, and some more storage. Amazing. All right. And while we're here, let's unlock the starter decorations. And we'll add those in later on. All right. Let's chuck in the fishing stand. So fishing rod stand, let's build it right there. And we do also have some crab pots. All right. So you can plop them anywhere around the banks of the river. So let's put a crab pot over here. So we've got 2 that we can build. And we'll plop one right there as well. All right. We've used up all of those. All right. Speak to Chum. Crispy fish sticks. That's some sturdy equipment you've got there. You should be able to catch fish from fishing spots around the area. Cast your rod into the dark areas with fish in them. All you need to do is wait and hook them at the right time. So yeah, you can do some fishing in this game too. So let's do a little bit of fishing. All right, let's fish. Boom. All right, and it's as simple as that. It's not, it's not like in Animal Crossing or like Stardew Valley where you have to, you know, make sure you reel it in at a certain point. This is a very simple fishing mechanic. All you do is wait for the prompt. And you hook the fish. Boom. Just like that. Very simple. The other thing you can do is... I think I need to put down the fishing rod because it's not letting me do the thing I need it to do. So we got our crab pots. We can lower our crab pots and then come back later to find some very lovely crabs. Alright. If you run out of fishing spots, just wait a while for them to return. I'm sure there is plenty to do around town while you wait. All good. All right, let's build ourselves a small bit of storage because, you know, you're going to be accumulating a lot of fish and crabs eventually. And then you can just plop your fish in here. I like being very organized and making sure that, you know, one's just for fish, the other one's just for crabs. Although when you're doing it on your own, that's fine. Once it starts getting automated with workers, then you don't have a choice. It's going to be mixed up regardless. All right, so I think it looks like we've got some crab. Hey, we got a crabby. All right, and let's go check out the other crab pot. Let's raise it up. We have another crab. Amazing. So as you can see, the crab pot has a little flag on it, if you haven't noticed. And if you are able to see it when it ends up, because that's right now gone down. So you plop it down. And then eventually the flag will pop up to say that it's caught a crab. And I'm not sure how long it actually takes. Let's see how long it takes. I don't know if it takes too long. There it is. All right, so it doesn't actually take too long. However, so that you don't have to just stick around waiting for the crabs to pop up. Oh, look at that. We've also got a lobster. That's nice. So not only do you catch crabs in the crab pots, you can also catch lobsters, which is really cool. And eventually you'll open up food stalls or restaurants that will require these kind of seafood. And then, yeah, that'd be cool. Here it is. The elusive... oh my goodness, am I going to be able to pronounce this? Trinicorn cycle. Was it a trinicorn cycle? There we go. Trinicorn cycle. Boom. Look at that. Look at the smoke it provides. It's so cute. Gotta love it. It's probably one of the best vehicles in the game. And you're able to travel around a lot quicker, from what I noticed as well. So that's pretty cool. So as you can see, there's a lot, and I mean a lot of land. Ooh, hello. What's happening here? Excuse me, sir. If you haven't already done so, look to build up the farm and fishing zones. Yes, alright, well, we've already done that. Cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is the basics of GoGo Town. Now, this is just a playtest, so there's still a lot of work in progress with this game. And it's actually a lot of fun. You can definitely sink a lot of hours into this game. I found that I did that quite a few times the last few playthroughs in the last playtests that were released. And you know what? I am absolutely looking forward to the full game release once it's all done. I cannot wait. And, you know, need to support the Australian indie developers. We cannot forget about them. They are amazing, very talented. And, you know, the game development scene here in Australia is only just growing. So, you know, the more we support them, the more we will see of their games. So make sure to wishlist as many of the games as you can that you see in this, whenever you see any indie devs that you like. PAX Australia is also coming up. So I believe that is in October. So I think it's the first weekend of October, I believe. And I'm pretty sure there will be a Australian indie development section. So please go and say hello to all of the amazing indie developers that are there, and make sure to wishlist all of their games so that they can provide you with all the information that you need for when the game is for when their games are released, you know. And not just Australian indie developers. We need to support all indie developers. Doesn't matter who they are. They do amazing work. They put a lot of time and effort into the games they make. So just go out there, find the genres that are for you, and you know, and give them all the love. Share your love for their games, because it'll be a shame if we end up not being able to have these amazing games anymore. So it's definitely worth your time. If you do like playing indie games, make sure to go out there and support your indie game developers. I'm just going to fill up our little shops here. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. I hope you've had some fun here. If you haven't already, please make sure to give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there'll be some more future content coming soon of more indie games from your koala, which is me. And yeah, make sure to hit the bell icon, I should say. Hit that bell icon. That way you won't miss out on any content that does come out. And yeah, I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye. Bye.